guess big game this one.
Yeah, it is. Look, you know, they're all, sounds funny, they all seem like big games at the moment because obviously we need the points, but you know, great opportunity. We've been through a very difficult start, which everyone knows about now, but you know, we're fit and we're healthy. We've got a real togetherness in the squad, and we get an opportunity at home now to play a team that I know, you know, they're going to come out fighting and swinging because they're like us. They're desperate. So it'll be a really good contest.
Yeah, tough start for them, and you've just moved above them on the ladder as well. So yeah, that'll be up.
Yeah, look, we take that point last week. You know, there was a lot of positives from that game. You know, someone like Adam Zimmerino, I think that's his first start at A-League level in, you know, probably a year and a half, 2 years. He's had a couple of really big injuries, so that's a big positive for us. He was involved in the goals, which was nice. And then, yeah, young Quinny McNichol getting minutes now at A-League level. He started to settle after a few little niggles. And Lucas Harrington, another one of our own homegrown boys, 17 years old, to play in a match like that and in that context, you know, against the likes of, you know, current Socceroos, Brandon Barello, people like Milanovic from the All-Stars, Antonsen, Joan Mata, Bozidar Krajev. Like, when you think about it, it's a very impressive performance from Lucas. So a lot of positives for us to work on, a lot of positives for us to take into this game, and the moods and the morale's really high.
You know that you know, when you're fighting, you go for any point you get and you make those tactics. Some people weren't too happy with that, but I guess, you know, you've got to do what you've got to do.
Look, my job's to try and pick up as many points as I can for this club, and like I've said, you know, it's important that we understand we are in a difficult period as a club. It's something that we have to embrace. We can't shy away from it. We can't pretend that, you know, that there isn't a lot of work to be done and we're in the middle of a big rebuild. And you're going to end up in some sticky moments like we were last week where, you know, you're fighting tooth and nail to get a point. I think the part that people have probably misunderstood is, you know, I made 5 changes in that game. Young Jacob Brissett, attacking winger, 18 years old. Nasser Acosta, 21, attacking winger. Flo Berengay, attacking number 10. Quinn McNichol, attacking 17-year-old, Joey's captain, and an attacking right fullback. So we've tried to go and win that game. And I think the best chance of the second half, to be honest, came to Brissett, and we nearly won the game. So, you know, we were trying to win and trying to get the 3 points, but in the end we had to settle for fighting for a point, and we took that home with us, and, you know, it's a positive outcome.
Sorry, I just had a brain fart.
It's all right.
We're in that rebuild. I guess, what are the board sort of saying? Like, keep going for it, we're rebuilding, we're going in the right direction?
Yeah, that's the positive thing about where we're at as a club. We're really together inside our 4 walls, and you know, we've got a clear vision and a clear pathway, and the board and the management and the owners know that, you know, this part was always going to be the tricky part for us, looking at the fixtures, looking at the start of what our pre-season was and how many changes to our squad. So many variables in our playing squad, you know, with people coming in, people going out. We know it's going to take time, but there's some signs there that it's slowly starting to come together, and we have to stay really resolute to that vision and that long-term plan. But we also have to stay very fixated on trying to pick up points, and this weekend's a massive opportunity for us.
Lucas, you mentioned before, must be pretty proud of how he's done it. Ben was saying before how calm he was for such a young player. Yeah, look, he's. I said it at the start of the year, and I put some, you know, I wanted to put some pressure on him early so that he kind of knew what was coming and the weight of expectation. But then, you know, behind closed doors, I'm really working with him, you know, on his mentality, his tactical understanding, and obviously for him at 17, he's such a big body, just his physical prep. He's been a work in progress. I've been at the club now, you know, 9 or 10 months, and you know, Lucas is someone that I think, you know, first game I watched with the youth team, I could just see there's a supreme talent there, mainly because of his football brain, if I'm honest. And yeah, we've been working on a lot of different things in his game, but for him to go out there, like I say, in that context, against a really strong West Sydney team, you know, they've got a lot of attacking threats. The way he handled himself, the tackles he made, the decisions he made under pressure, his calmness on the ball. Yeah, he really stood up and was counted when we needed him. So a positive start for him, but still a lot of improvement as well. Scotty Neville, out for that one. How's he looking and how are we looking injury-wise?
Yeah, Scotty's good. Look, Scotty's obviously, like I said, he was eight and a half months post ACL, and he stepped in kind of when we needed him. To be honest, Lucas was doing exams at that point and wasn't training with the team. So that's some of the things that we contend with. Lucas didn't train for nearly 3 weeks because of exams. He only trained 4 sessions leading into that game with A-League, with our A-League men's program. So Again, it's pretty impressive for him to perform like that. But Scotty Neville stepped in when we needed him, and in the MacArthur game, I thought he was really good. Obviously, he had a difficult game, made a mistake and didn't play his best in the following fixture at home. And we wanted to make some changes, but Scotty knows that he's a valuable member of this team, and he also knows where he's at. His body needs some rest as well, and he's come back fresh, and he obviously puts himself in contention. But we need to start blooding these players like your Lucas Harringtons and your Billities, and we need to give these guys time to grow as well.